Okay, we're here in beautiful Mainz in Germany. You've been at PSS now for, well, since 1989, right? Yes. Can you tell me a little bit about the company, PSS itself, and your role at the company?
PSS, Polymer Status Services, GmbH. It's a company which is focused on the characterization of macromolecules, synthetic polymers and biopolymers as well. And I work at the contract analysis department at PSS, responsible for the analysis of polymers for determination of the molar mass and molecular weight distribution or chemical composition or some residual monomers and other parts which influence the properties of polymers.
So, with regards to polymers, we're talking today about the REACH, European regulations REACH for chemicals. And so what does REACH have to do with polymers? What's the connection?
REACH means that all substances must be registered, but polymers don't have to need this big part of regulation formalism. Right. Therefore, for some customers, it's very important to show that they have a polymer and not any monomer or substances.
Right. So what kind of analytical tool? So essentially, we need to prove we have a polymer, yes, right? Yeah. So what do we need in the analytical toolbox, so to speak?
Well, we need a technique which separates the polymer into molecular size, for example, right. And then we can show the REACH criteria for a polymer is fulfilled or not.
Right. So what pieces of equipment do we need? Presumably we need a GPC system, right?
Yes. GPC system have an isocratic pump, have an autosampler, have a set of columns, which is the main part, because on this column take place the separation according to molecular size, and you need some detectors, for example UV or eye detector. And a software package for the calculation, for the further calculation of molar mass.
Right. Okay.
Masses.
Okay. So we've just run our sample through the GPC system.
Yes.
What sort of data are we gonna see, and how's that going to help us?
If you analyze the sample on a high-resolution column, you get information about individual oligomers, which can be separated by the column. And now the question is, it's the sample under investigation a polymer or not?
Right.
There are 3 REACH criteria which are important to say if there is a polymer or not.
Okay.
The first one is a polymer is a substance which have at least 3 monomer units.
Okay.
More than 50% of the whole substance must be a polymer. That means must be higher than the 3M+1 rule. The second criteria is that not more than 50% are below, and there's a third one which say that if you have a separation in different oligomers, that now species have a mass content of also more than 50%.
Okay.
That means that no peak dominates in the whole distribution.